Hi, I'm Stephen Elasnik. I'm one of the managing partners of Financing Solutions. And Financing Solutions is one of the largest providers of lines of credit to nonprofits. And so you might be asking yourself, why does a nonprofit need a line of credit? Or how are nonprofits using their lines of credit? The number one reason why a nonprofit would want a line of credit that we get the most requests for usually is because they need to make payroll. There's usually a delay in a check that they were expecting. Maybe there is a end of the fiscal year type of situation where payments are going out, but they're not going to go out into the new fiscal year. But as we all know, payroll has to be made every week or every 2 weeks in some cases. And oh, by the way, most people don't know that if you miss payroll, it's actually illegal. That you could actually get in a lot of trouble from either state or federal government. You can get fined. They can come in and they start really looking around, auditing you. On top of the idea that what you see with a lot of new nonprofits is how much the people who work at the nonprofit really need their paycheck. And it doesn't have to be just at a nonprofit. Any business, you're always surprised how people are living paycheck to paycheck. So they're really depending on the consistency of getting paid on time. The second reason that we see where nonprofits are using their line of credit is for emergencies that came out of the blue. We had one client in particular that they had gotten so much snow on their roof that their roof collapsed in the building that they owned, and they needed to get a contractor out there, and they didn't have enough cash flow coming in to be able to pay for the contractor. So they used their line of credit as an emergency loan, and they paid it back within a couple of weeks, and it really turned out to be a very inexpensive way to use their line of credit. And it's really what a line of credit is designed for. It's designed for emergencies or opportunities. The third most common reason why people are using their line of credit is kind of to start new programs when they know they've already gotten funding. It's never a good idea to use your line of credit if you don't think you're going to get the funding or you're not sure if you're going to get the funding. But once you know you're going to get the funding, definitely, then you can use your line of credit to get the program started. And the last reason that we see most often for people using their line of credit is for opportunities that have come across their desk that maybe the nonprofit wants to take advantage of. So it could be, let's say one instance that we saw where a client had the opportunity to buy this used truck. Now, used trucks cannot typically be financed. So they used their line of credit. They only kept it out for a couple of weeks, and then they eventually paid it off. So these were all different reasons why some nonprofits used our line of credit, what they used it for. Now, our line of credit is unrestricted. It can be used for whatever you want. And for those of you who don't have a line of credit, there's no personal guarantee that's involved. The only personal guarantee would be in the case of a fraud. So let's say an example is you took the money, you moved it into your own personal account, and then you left the nonprofit, then that would be considered fraud. But other than that, if the nonprofit closes down through normal business reasons, then you are not on the hook for a line of credit. The line of credit costs nothing if it's not being used, which makes it really the best backup plan that you could have. Because I can't tell you how many times we get calls from our clients from nonprofits thanking us for approving them and having them in the program. I often get executive directors who say, I didn't think I was going to need it, and I'm so happy that I have it now in place. So it takes 2 minutes to apply. We look at a few business documents like bank statements, a 990. We ask for a voided check, a couple of other documents that are really easy to get. The line is put in place. You can access it via our website portal that will assign to you. And it's there for you. And it stays in place for a year. It's renewed yearly. It's really a tool that every nonprofit should have in place because it's so valuable. So again, if you're interested, please go to our website, financingsolutionsnow.com. You can read up about it. You're always welcome to give me a call personally if you like. My phone number is 973-917-2019. And other than that, have a great day.